What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. Today I'm doing my January 2024 current household. That is absolutely wild to say. Can't believe it's 2024. Hope you all had an amazing new year and all that stuff you've probably heard a million times from everyone else. So, if you are new to my channel, my name is Rachelle Cloud. I do mostly Sims 3 content with some other stuff sprinkled in, and current households are my absolute favorite. I love, don't get me wrong, I love making Let's Plays for you guys, but I also love the creative freedom to do whatever I want and on a whim just change the complete course of my gameplay. I've done that so many times. So we are here with my January current household. I have done the same family. I believe I started this family in November of 2023. So this is the third one. I tend to do the same family for a really long time, and then just randomly I'll be like, oh, throw that save file out and start a new family. So this is the same family. I do want to say, if you didn't watch the last two, you don't have to, because I'll go over a brief overview of what happened. But if you want to, you can go back and watch starting in November. I did send them to university, so age-wise, they haven't gotten very far, because obviously at university you no longer age. But storyline-wise, a lot has happened. So, as you can see, we're in a new house. We're in a new house. We're actually living in an apartment now. And we're also in a new town. You guys see the family over here, but I'll show you them in just a second. So we are in a new town. I actually ended up moving them to Cetra. The only reason I moved them is because the save file that they were in, we used to be in Riverview Reimagined. And that save file got so corrupt, I couldn't save anymore. So much stuff was glitching, and I'm not sure why, because I didn't even play in it for that long. Usually that doesn't happen till I've been in that save file for a couple generations. So that save file was glitching, and if I put them in a new save file but in the new town, most of the Sims here are actually pre-made Sims that come in that town. So I ended up putting them in a new town, which I actually think fits because they are fresh college graduates, and I think it does make sense to graduate, go away for college and then move to a new town. So I think it's pretty fitting. So we are now in the town of Cetra. I really, really like this town. If you guys don't have it, highly recommend. It's one of those, it's one of my staple towns, Evansdale County and Storybrooke County for most people. I also really love Cetra. That's one of my staples. So really, really love this town. It's super, super cute. I like it a lot. We are currently living over here in this apartment building, and apartment living isn't my favorite, but truth be told, I didn't want to build a house, and the only house they could afford I didn't really like, so that's why they ended up in an apartment. So I'm going to show you the apartment first. I haven't customized it a whole lot just because genuinely I don't know how long they're going to be here for, but this apartment, it's actually kind of cool. So it's right on the ocean, which I really like, and then you have these stairs that come up, and it's almost like a private little, I don't know, just private area for the residents who live here. There's a pool and everything. And then they actually have a 2-story apartment, which I think is super cool. So you walk in. Actually, I can't do that in an apartment. If you guys don't know, trying to do this mode does not work well in an apartment. So you walk in, it's a little entryway. They have an art easel, some animal stuff, because you can see they do have a dog and a cat. Over here is the living room. The only thing I really changed here is I added the animal stuff, and then I did add the chin-up bar, and then I put a mirror right here. And then we have a bathroom. This was originally a half bathroom, but I went ahead and added a shower to make it a full bathroom. We have a little home office, and then the kitchen area. And then upstairs we have, let me turn the lights on. Turn on all lights, and then make them auto lights. So we come upstairs here, we have another bathroom, and then 3 bedrooms. This is bedroom number 1, bedroom number 2, and bedroom number 3. So if you guys followed along with last month's current household, you know that one person is missing, so I will get to them in a second. But this whole thing did start with Miss Aaliyah Ryder right here. She is so gorgeous. I love her, and she has a new look finally. So this is Aaliyah. Actually, I think everyone has a new look except for one sim. But anyways, this is, oh, and see, that is why I say it doesn't work very well. Let me see. All right, so this is Aaliyah. She's so freaking pretty. I'm obsessed with her. She's probably one of my favorite Sims I've ever made. I just love her so much. She is into culinary and cooking, and oh, I didn't realize I left that out. Okay, that's gross. Sorry, just helping my Sims tidy up real quick. So this is Aaliyah. She's super cute. She's really into cooking, so I gave her a nice pulled back hairdo because obviously that just makes sense. And she is the youngest out of everybody, so she does kind of have, you know, she's got like a cropped short sleeve sweater kind of thing going on. She's got these cute mom jeans. She's just super cute. I love her so much, and I'm so excited to see where her life goes. But I actually started with her as a teenager, and she lived with her elderly father. And while she was a teenager, she made some really good friends. She has a best friend named Morgan and a best friend named Erwin, and then she started dating Ethan, and then she also had a best friend named Jaden who used to live with us. He no longer does. I'll get to that in just a second. But Aaliyah was dating Ethan all throughout high school. They were on again, off again the whole time. And then in university, she ended up and is now in a relationship with Erwin, which is Ethan's twin brother. They're also the goth siblings, so that's really fun. So Aaliyah's lifetime wish is to learn every recipe, which she has already completed. Again, I did send them to university for their full time, so that's 8 entire sim weeks at university. So, you know, they've lived a pretty full life, even though it still says they're young adults. I've played over 8 weeks with them already. Technically, I've played 10 weeks because I played all of Aaliyah's teen years too. So we've been playing for a while. So she is an Aries and a young adult with 29 days till she's an adult. She likes indie music, why did I get the word frog? Egg rolls, and the color lime green. She is dramatic, which she got that extra trait from graduating university. She's also shy, a vegetarian, natural cook, irresistible, and nurturing. And she's a level 4 in culinary, which she started level 4 because she graduated with an A. And she's doing really good. You know, I think she'll probably get promoted on Friday, hopefully. Yeah, she's doing really good in her job. She's a level 4 athletic, level 9 cooking. She's already almost mastered cooking as a very fresh young adult, which is awesome. She's level 6 gardening. I really want gardening to be her side skill, but obviously they live in an apartment and they don't have a balcony or anything, so gardening is something she's going to have to focus on a little bit later in life. She's level 2 street art, level 2 handiness. Oh, excuse me, I had to burp. Level 2 painting, level 3 social networking, and level 1 writing. And like I said, she is currently in a relationship with Mr. Erwin Goth. There we go. So Erwin has gotten a makeover since our last part. He's got new hair. He's not making a cute face, but he's cute. I swear. I swear, you guys, he's cute. Okay? I swear it. I love the dark blue, super cute, got a new outfit, mostly. I left some things the same. But new outfit, new hair, still very like dark and emo-ish looking because obviously he is a goth at heart, so of course. So his lifetime wish is to be a professional author, which means earning 4,000 simoleons per week in royalties. He is a Virgo and a young adult with 27 days till he's an adult, so he is 2 days older than Aaliyah. He likes Egyptian music, cobbler, and the color spiceberry. He became a genius by graduating university, and he's also socially awkward, an animal lover, ambitious, computer whiz, and an angler. And he is also level 4 in journalism. He started there because of his A in communications. Truthfully, I want him to be able to quit his job and pursue being a professional author as his full-time job. But for the time being, he does need, you know, a job that pays consistent money. They're not quite at a financial point where he can quit his day job to pursue his passion, basically, is kind of where I'm at. He's level 3 athletic, 5 charisma, 4 cooking, 4 fishing, 4 logic, and 9 writing. So he's already almost mastered writing. I think once he gets probably a bestseller, I will let him quit his job. He's only written 3 books so far. One of them has been a flop. He's currently in the process of writing his 4th. So either once he makes a bestseller or masters the writing, or we get a certain number in our household funds, I will let him quit his job to pursue writing full time. But if you guys didn't watch the last couple current households, Erwin is actually Ethan's twin brother here. And if you caught that when I was talking about Aaliyah dated Ethan all throughout high school, and now she's dating Erwin. So it was a little bit awkward, you know, in university. Erwin was, and even throughout high school, Erwin was always Aaliyah's best friend, and he had this huge crush on her. Basically, he was in love with her, but it was, you know, that's my brother's girlfriend. I can't say anything. And he was always Aaliyah's shoulder to cry on every time her and Ethan broke up. And finally in university, she was like, me and Ethan are done for good. She's like, this is like the 3rd or 4th time we've broken up and gotten back together. Like, we're done for good. And Erwin was kind of there like, you know, I'm scared to make the first move because I don't know how she'll feel, but I really, really like her. And then Aaliyah actually got the wish to like kiss him. So I was like, okay, well, that's a sign, obviously, because even I personally was kind of struggling on who she should be with, because I genuinely really liked both of them. And I even told myself, I was like, if Aaliyah wants to give Ethan another shot, he will actually like be a good boyfriend this time, because they broke up the last time because he cheated on her. The first 2 times they were in high school, and it was just like high school whatever drama. So yeah, that's kind of a little sticky situation. Because of that, Erwin and Ethan are not really friends. Their relationship has gone down quite a bit. Do they still, I want to make sure. Oh, why do they not show up as brothers? You're kidding. They're brothers. Oh, that pisses me off. Let me see if I can fix that, because that makes me so mad. Add a sibling. There we go. Age. Young adult. They're 75. Of course they're 75. Well, I need to scroll down to the G's, so. Okay, there we go. They're considered brothers. But yeah, their relationship is not doing too good. They actually were basically best friends. And then the whole Aaliyah thing kind of ruined it. Erwin actually kind of ended, like, stopped being friends with Ethan because Ethan cheated. And I believe Erwin and also Jaden, which we'll get to him in just a minute here, Erwin and Jaden actually watched Ethan cheat on Aaliyah. So it was really awkward, really weird, but now they're living together, and Erwin and Aaliyah are dating, and they like share a bedroom and everything, and it's really weird. But they're making do with what they can. So this is Ethan. He actually hasn't changed at all since university. His look and everything is all the same. I think, as bad as this might be to say, I think Aaliyah not picking Ethan, he is kind of like stuck in his college boy ways. So his lifetime wish is to be the leader of the free world, which is level 10 in the politician career. He's a Capricorn, which I love that he has a different sign than his twin brother. He's also a young adult with 27 days till he's an adult, of course, because they're twins. He likes indie music, cookies, and the color Irish green. He got irresistible from graduating university, and he's also adventurous, excitable, clumsy, virtuoso, and a schmooze. And he is level 4 in the politician career, which is being a yes man, and he got that by getting an A in university. And he's actually doing great. I think he's doing the best work-wise, which is really weird because he did the worst university-wise. He could probably get a promotion tomorrow if I had him work hard, just being completely honest. For his skills, he's a level 8 athletics, so that is kind of what he prioritizes. He wants to keep himself in really good shape, but he didn't want to be an athlete for work, if that makes sense. So that's why he's actually better at athletic than what he needs for his job. He's level 7 in charisma. He would actually be level 8. He just doesn't meet the friend requirements, any requirements actually. He needs to meet 7 more people, and he needs to get at least 3 more friends before his charisma will go up, but he basically would be level 8 if he met those requirements. He's also level 1 in cooking and 1 in social networking. Honestly, Ethan just kind of works out like all the time. Like that's all he really does is he works out and he goes to work, and he's just really trying to focus on his career and kind of like just being a fuckboy because he lost the girl that he really loved, which was Aaliyah. However, he is romantically involved with Miss Morgan, which Miss Morgan over here, oh, she is a story. I love her so freaking much. So her lifetime wish is to reach the max influence in all social groups. I didn't really work on that at all because initially I didn't plan for her to be a big part of the story. I just kind of planned for her to be Aaliyah's best friend and nothing more. But she is a Gemini and a young adult with 26 days till she's an adult. So she is the oldest. So basically I would say like she was a senior 20. Okay, yeah. So like she was a senior. Ethan and Erwin were juniors, and then Jaden is between the twins and Aaliyah, so he's like a sophomore, and then Aaliyah's a freshman. So that's kind of like their ages. So they're all just a year apart, basically. So Morgan likes indie music, sushi, and the color yellow. She learned to be ambitious from university, but she's also a social butterfly, a great kisser, a gatherer, a coward, and friendly. Again, I didn't really change her traits or lifetime wish because I didn't intend for her to be such a big part of this like family. And she's an elementary school teacher, which is level 4 of education. She got that from her A in university, and actually she's doing the best. So I lied when I said Ethan was doing the best. Morgan is actually doing the best. She'll most likely get a promotion tomorrow. She's level 2 athletic, level 8 charisma, and level 3 in guitar. Obviously because they moved to a new town, they did lose all of their previous relationships, so that's why their numbers aren't very high, but realistically her numbers would be a lot higher if we were still back in the other town. So if you guys didn't watch the last couple months current household, Morgan actually was dating Jaden, which again, if you didn't watch, you don't know who Jaden is, so I'm gonna pop on over to his house. Jaden lives, I did not realize I literally put them on the complete opposite side of the world as Jaden. Wow, crazy. Jaden lives all the way out here, literally all the way out here. And this is actually their old apartment. So their old apartment in the other world was kind of on the edge of town. So in my mind, this place is like on the edge of town of their old town. So let's say like across the river here is Riverview Reimagined, and then it's Cetra over here. So that's why he still lives in the same house. So Jaden actually lives here with his 2 daughters. He had 2 children in high school. Where are they? Keisha. I did not know she became, oh yeah, I did know she became a toddler. Okay. So yeah, he has 2 daughters. He had both of them in high school because he is, like I said, he's just 1 day farther along than Aaliyah. So he is 28 days till he's a young adult. So Jaden was a bit of a player. He was dating a girl. She was not a good mother, which is why he has full custody of both his kids. Corey is his older daughter, and then Keisha is his younger daughter. So Jaden was a bit of a player. He was dating, I think her name was Layla. I honestly can't remember, but he was dating Layla throughout all of high school. And even though him and Aaliyah never technically did anything romantic, or they did do romantic things, but you're not considered a romantic interest, and it's not in The Sims considered cheating until they kiss. So they never kissed, but they flirted a lot. They would like cuddle while they watched movies. Like they would cuddle in bed while they talked, but they never kissed. So they, in their minds, they never crossed that line. But Jaden had, you know, he had a girlfriend the entire time. He had a freaking girlfriend. And then when university came around, he was cheating on his girlfriend at university all the time, like consistently. And all 4 of them would see it. You know, they knew about her, but they just, you know, didn't really say anything. And Jaden fell in love with Morgan. Like he was head over heels in love with Morgan, but he kind of had this excuse of like, I don't want to break up with my girlfriend because she's the mother of my children. Like I don't want to break up our family, but at the end of the day, like I don't want to be with her anymore. And that's why he was cheating on her. So eventually he kind of confessed to Morgan how he felt, and Morgan's like, well, I'm not a homewrecker, so if you want to be together, you need to break up with your girlfriend, and the cheating needs to be done. Like, you need to stop cheating. Like, that can never happen again. So he actually did that. He broke up with his girlfriend. He completely changed his ways. I actually intended for Morgan and Jaden to be endgame. Like, that was my plan. And as you can see here, they have no relationship whatsoever, and he is an ex-boyfriend. So, yeah, they dated for most of university. Like, for a lot of university, they were dating. Everything was good. And then this was at the time where Aaliyah was kind of between Ethan. Oh, yeah. Aaliyah was between Ethan and Erwin. So she had broken up with Ethan and was flirting with Erwin, but they weren't quite together. And Jaden kind of mentioned, like, he kind of said something to Aaliyah about, like, you know, I wish we had tried in high school. He's like, I wish we had given it a real shot in high school when we had the chance. And Aaliyah was kind of like, oh, hell no. Like, you're my best friend's boyfriend, because Morgan and Aaliyah are best friends forever. She's like, that's not about to happen. You're my best friend's boyfriend. Like, you can't be saying that stuff. So she went and told Morgan, and Morgan got really upset with him. I can't remember if there was... Yes, there was cheating. So Morgan actually cheated that time. She got really upset when she heard that news, and she turned to, this is probably the worst person she ever could have turned to, but she turned to Ethan. And Ethan actually had a girlfriend in university. I kind of also initially wanted him and his university girlfriend to work out. I believe he was dating Hannah from the university world. So she kind of turned to Ethan, and they didn't like sleep together or anything. They still haven't slept together, or woohooed, sorry. They haven't woohooed or anything, but, you know, they did end up kissing, and both Jaden and Ethan's girlfriend found out. So obviously they were really upset, and eventually Jaden, he kind of went through the motions, but he was like, you know, I gave up my old lifestyle for you, and then you ended up cheating on me. Because technically, Jaden did cheat on his high school girlfriend, but he never cheated on Morgan. So he was really, really upset by that. So he ended up breaking things off with Morgan, and it just really hurt because he was like really in love with her. Obviously, you know, confessing attraction to Aaliyah was not the right move, but he was just really hurt by it. So he ended up breaking up with her. And then they came back from university, and that was when Jaden kind of realized how neglectful his baby mama was to his kids. So then he got full custody, and he was pretty much like, all right, you guys, because all 5 of them plus 2 animals were living in that 2-bedroom house. He was kind of like, all right, I have full custody of my kids. Like, you guys got to get out. So you got to move out. So now we're here. Morgan and Ethan are romantic interests, but Morgan she's really torn about it because she initially only like went after Ethan to get back at Jaden, but now she's like, well, wait, I think I kind of have feelings for him, but that's my best friend's ex-boyfriend. And Aaliyah told her, they've had this conversation. Aaliyah's like, girl, I'm literally dating his twin brother. Like, I have no right to tell you not to date him just because he's my ex. So Aaliyah has given them the full go-ahead, but Morgan is still a little hesitant just because Ethan obviously is a little, like, Ethan's obviously still in love with Aaliyah, so she's a little hesitant. She doesn't want to be with someone, again, who is going to pick her best friend over her. So they're a little hesitant because of that. They are still romantic. They still flirt. They still kiss sometimes, but they have yet to woohoo. So yeah, very crazy. Also, I just want to throw this out there. Just because Jaden doesn't live in our household anymore doesn't mean he's not still going to be involved. Jaden is still Aaliyah's best friend. I can only have one best friend forever, but Jaden and Aaliyah are still extremely close. I think that's actually the only person he's close with. Oh, and cherry on top, just in case you didn't know, Jaden and Ethan were best friends in high school. Like, best friends in high school. So all the cheating in university kind of ruined friendships. But Aaliyah's kind of in this mindset of, like, me and Jaden are still really good friends. Like, and technically Morgan is the one who cheated on Jaden. So she's like, I'm not going to cut that friendship off just because my other friend did something stupid, basically. So they are still young. They don't have any kids. They're just kind of dating, living life. I think I'm going to maybe try and have them, I don't know. I'm really torn with the direction I want their lives to go, because you guys know I'm very much so like a family style gameplay simmer. But at the same time, sorry if you heard my dog barking in the background. She's with my fiance, so she's fine. But at the same time, I really like this whole, like, a bunch of young adults living together with no kids kind of thing. So I'm interested to see where Ethan and Morgan's relationship is going to go. I'm interested to see if Aaliyah and Erwin are going to work out, because I still don't know 100% if they're going to be together forever. I do know for a fact that Aaliyah and Ethan are done for good. Like, Aaliyah is kind of like, if breaking up 3 times wasn't the final straw, I think me dating your brother is kind of the final straw. So Aaliyah and Ethan are never going to get back together. But despite that, they are still really good friends. Like, they have kind of squashed the beef, at least on Aaliyah's end. She's like, romantically, we're done, but, like, I'm dating your brother. We're living together. We have to get along. So they are still good friends. But yeah, I'm really curious to see what's going to happen. I have a couple of ideas that I want to do, but my issue is I can't do all of them, so I have to decide which direction I want their life to go. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you let me know by giving it a thumbs up. I'm really, really excited to see where they end up in the next month's current household. And also, I obviously last month was very busy with holidays and everything, so I didn't have a whole lot of time to play, so I do apologize that not a whole lot has changed, but at the same time, a whole lot has changed. But if you guys enjoyed this video, oh my god, I didn't show you the animals. Hold on. So we have 2 animals. This is Scooby. He is Aaliyah's dog. He just became an elder today, which is so freaking cute. He's non-destructive, playful, adventurous, and likes to swim. And he and Aaliyah are BFFs. And he doesn't have any skills because I honestly just have him to have a dog. I don't have him to, like, hunt and make money for me or anything. And then this is Shadow here. He is Morgan's cat. Shadow is a kitten with 4 days until he's an adult, and he is neat, and again, also no skills. And he actually likes Scooby more than anybody, and they're considered litter mates for whatever reason. But yeah, that is everything. If you guys enjoyed this, make sure you let me know with a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe if you have not already. Let me know where you think their future will go in the next next current household, because I think it'd be interesting to see who knows, because even I don't know at this moment. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see your lovely, lovely faces in my next one. Bye, guys.